Well, welcome to Conversations with Visionaries, where you will learn more, lead more, and succeed more. It's been a while it's been a few months since we broadcast. It's coming down to the end of the year. And my name is Phillip Porter.
And I'm Dr. Janice Porter. Welcome.
And welcome. We are the host of the show. Glad to be back. And I see Janice Norris all the way from Minneapolis is joining us this evening.
Yes. Hello, Janice.
All right. As we get started here, we want to first say our broadcast has been sponsored by the Vision Driven Family Institute out of McKinney, Texas. And they like to say helping families to convert collective income into generational wealth. So that's one of our sponsors. The music that you hear in the background is by Sebastian Sounds out of Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, that's right.
And look like we got a couple more has joined us. Shirley Moore, and Arthur Patterson, Vanessa Patterson, all the way from Alabama.
Yes, welcome.
And my sweet niece, Letitia Porter, all the way.
Just had a birthday.
Just had a birthday.
Yeah,
Shout out to you.
Happy birthday. Welcome, everybody.
And welcome. We like to start a broadcast with a quote. Dr. Porter?
Yes, we have a good one that's very fitting and relevant to what we do. And it says, if your plan is for 1 year, then plant rice.
Okay.
If your plan is for 10 years, plant trees.
Oh.
But if your plan is for 100 years, educate children. And that's by Confucius.
All righty. So we'd like to say, what are you planning for 2020?
Yes.
Are you planning to plant rice? You planning to plant trees? Or are you planning to educate your children for the next generation?
That's right. We're all about education. What type of generation?
Okay.
Building legacy.
And building legacy. That's what it's all about. So we got to start with education,
Yes.
education. All right. Today's show today, we don't necessarily have special guests other than, I guess, myself and Dr. Porter. We're the special guests.
Yes. So you get us too.
Oh, so
we're excited.
So we're excited,
Yeah.
like coming down to the end of the year. The last couple of months have been so busy. We planned to have had some guests on the last couple of months, but schedules wouldn't make it happen. Probably primarily our schedule.
Yes.
And
We've been very blessed.
Very blessed to do some traveling and so forth. And with that said, we're actually going to talk about our nonprofit, the Vision Driven Family Institute. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We've been blessed by relocating from Minneapolis down to Dallas area here, prior for the Vision Driven Family Institute. So we're going to give you a little background quickly, but some big announcements because a lot of people have been following us. We've been doing workshops, and we do want to answer some questions that many people are having. And then announce some big things that's going on for 2020.
Yes. So we're going to recap 2019, then tell you what our goals are for 2020.
Okay. But right before we do that, first of all, we want to thank everyone who has supported Conversations with Visionaries this year.
Thank you.
So we want to thank you for your support because we got people who follow us regularly throughout the United States. So we're just so excited and grateful and blessed. And hopefully the information that we impart on you does benefit yourself and your family.
Yes, and I just got to say, we couldn't do it without your prayers and your love and then your verbal support. Thank you very much for your encouragement.
Okay. And we also like to thank the visionaries that we've been blessed to interview throughout this past year.
Yes.
And so we're just excited and so grateful for all the visionaries that has said yes to come on to our show because we definitely learned a lot.
Yes.
And the visionaries vary from authors to business owners. So we was just blessed and just inspired by the wisdom that they shared with us.
Yes.
Okay. So we just wanted to say on behalf of myself, Dr. Porter, thank you for supporting us and thank you for the visionaries.
Yes. And I want to say we see excited to have him on in 2020 as a business owner.
All right, because
Yeah.
we're gonna hopefully do. We're gonna be not hopefully.
We will.
We plan to be doing some collaborations with Mr. Ben Carter.
Yes.
So we're excited about that, and more will be coming to that in regards to that in 2020. All right. So now we're going to talk about the Vision Driven Family Institute. If you have any questions, make sure you write them down. If new people are joining us, please let us know by typing your name in the comments to say, hey, that we're here. And if we can answer any of your questions, that's the kind of purpose of the show today, is to do just that.
Yes.
Okay. All right. The Vision Driven Family Institute. So we're going to actually be talking about 5 accomplishments that the Vision Driven Family Institute was blessed to achieve this year. All right, surpassed some of the things that we were planning to do. Had a few great surprises in there. So we just want to share 5 of the accomplishments. Okay, so just the 5.
All right.
Okay, so first, number 1, we actually officially founded Vision Driven Family Institute as a nonprofit down here in the state of Texas.
Yes.
Many of you have been following us regarding the workshops and various things that we've been doing. We've actually been doing this for a couple of years.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And it actually started, some of the people that's online, like Deacon Everhart, and actually Letitia,
that's right.
they was there at the very
Hello,
beginning, okay? Because we was blessed to have Letitia, and Desmond was actually one of the speakers.
They were, and Dick Epwell attended the class of training.
That's right.
The first workshop in 2016.
Okay, so we actually conducted the first workshop, 2016.
And Dick and Jay Craig also did his own too.
Yes.
He came in and they shared at the end. We were blessed.
So, so we were just grateful for them. We actually had a workshop at Greater Friendship Missionary Baptist Church in Minneapolis.
Yes.
And it all started with Pastor Billy Russell and First Lady Sister Teresa Russell, because when we wrote the book, The Power in the Vision Driven Family, it was Pastor Russell and Sister Russell vision to actually have a workshop at Greater Friendship. And we didn't know where it was going to actually lead to where we're sitting today. So it's a big shout out to Pastor Russell and First Lady Teresa for just giving us that opportunity.
Yes, thank you very much. God has blessed and is still blessing. So now a nonprofit has been birthed out of that.
That's right.
First workshop in 2016.
Okay, so that was our first accomplishment this year, was to actually birth officially we are a nonprofit.
Okay, and then since then we have established a strategic partnership with Success Training Institute under the leadership of Dr. D.L. Wallace, and he is the founder and CEO of Success Training Institute, which is often referred to as STI. Now, STI is the largest provider of online soft skills certification courses in the United States of America. Only God can do something like that. So thank you. So thank you also to our mentor, Mr. Keith Chappelle, who connected us with Dr. D.L. Wallace and Success Training Institute. Thank you, Keith. We appreciate it.
Okay, so like Dr. Porter said, that was great.
Yeah.
You know, we were searching for an online platform because people said they like to take our workshops and classes, but can't necessarily get to the city. So we have been searching. So, but this was a divine connection that was bigger than what we was even expecting. All right, so you'll be hearing more about that relationship later. So thank you very much. Number three accomplishment. We was blessed to come back to Minnesota earlier this year as guest speakers at the 2019 Kingdom Billionaires Conference at Augsburg College in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So that was a great event. We were just blessed to be one of the guest speakers at that event. And some family members actually supported us in Minneapolis. So big shout out to the family members who was able to make it and supported us. But a special thanks to the founders of that conference which is Dr. Lois Foreman and Pastor Marcus Cage. They are the founders of that conference. And so it was just a great conference. Even though we was one of the speakers, we learned a lot.
We did learn a lot. We were really blessed. Yeah, yeah.
So we was really, really blessed.
And then Phillip shared some really good pointers from our experience also, and about how to create your own family vision, but more so how to structure your board, the governance system for your business.
All right. Look like a good friend of ours, Jonathan Gilmont.
Yeah.
How you doing there, Jonathan? All right. Glad to see him. He's actually one of the people that we talked about in one of our books, Journeys to I Do.
Yes. I know Jonathan and Pam.
Jonathan and Pam. So hello, Jonathan. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah. And so number 4, the 4th accomplishment for 2019, Family Success Workshop was held in Mobile, Alabama this year. We're so excited. It was wonderful. So thank you to Superintendent Samuel Causey and First Lady Mary Frances Causey for hosting that workshop in Mobile, Alabama. Again, it was a blessing. And also thank you to Julie Causey and Aaron Causey. Aaron just had a little baby last week, so congratulations on your new baby, Aaron.
Right. Congratulations.
This was our first workshop in Alabama.
All right.
However, thank God he's so good, they're inviting us to come back next year in 2020 for another workshop in Alabama. We'll tell you more about that as it gets closer in 2020.
Okay. All right.
Was that the last thing for the 4th one?
I think that was it. We just counted. We're just working our way through the various states of the United States.
I know, and those people who are Greater Friendship family know that Sister Ethel Norwood and her family took really good care of us in Mobile. They really did.
Yes, they sure did. They sure did.
So we're really blessed.
Yeah, so we're just blessed. Like everywhere we go, we would be blessed with family members or somebody who knows somebody who really spoil us when we actually get to their city. So we're just really, really blessed.
Yeah, good to see Tanya and Trina, so that was wonderful.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Number 5, the last major accomplishments that we're going to share today is we was blessed and we was able to join the McKinney Chamber of Commerce. The city of McKinney is a northern suburb of Dallas. Okay. One of the faster growing suburbs in the state of Texas, actually. And a great chamber, so anyone who's starting a business or starting a nonprofit and you need some support, a way of helping you get the word out, you pretty much name it. We received the support from the McKinney Chamber of Commerce, so we wanted to send a shout out to them because they've connected us with some outstanding people, outstanding organizations, outstanding business owners that's moving us fast.
Yes, and you know, I have to just keep giving God all the credit because we had no idea we moved from Minnesota to Texas and we moved into, we're blessed to be a part of the largest, the fastest growing city in North Texas, North Dallas. We didn't know that. We got here, we learned and found it out now.
Yes.
So a lot of good things are happening. We're just here at the right time.
Yes.
It's all in God's timing, so we're grateful.
So bless a lot of people, friends, a lot of family, a lot of people has helped us since we've been down here. Okay. So we wanted to quickly share with you guys those 5 major accomplishments and just showing you what God will do, can do, if you step out on faith, if you have a vision first, and believe that God is directing your steps and make some plans. So we just didn't jump off just to be jumping off. All right, so we made some plans, praying that was in God's will, and was just blessed in 2019. Okay. All right, to give you a little bit more idea, some people ask, well, what is Vision Driven Family Institute? And, you know, we educate families is, you know, kind of is the bottom line. But what we wanted to do is to share with you just some of the classes that we offer, some of the classes that we offer in the forms of either workshops or weekend retreats, or you kind of name it. Yes. Okay. So we're just going to tell you the title of it, and maybe approximately how many hours the training takes, and then a little bit about it, just briefly. Okay. So I'll kick us off. The first thing we have is certification courses
which is our weekend retreats, and that is a family leadership coach certification on-site course.
Okay.
Family leadership coach certification on-site course. That's 16 hours of training. And what takes place during that time is that we educate your family and families in the community on how to work together to build success and wealth, how to work together, multi-generational, to build success and wealth. And that class also encompasses becoming a Vision-Driven Family Institute certified family leadership coach. We call that CFLC. And then how to start your own business from that. Once you get certified, you're able to do it yourself, help your family, but also to start your own business. And that's the Family Leadership Coach Certification on-site course. And then we have the Soft Skills Certification on-site course. And those hours vary because they're online. You do them at your own pace, 24/7, 365. The next one, Phillip.
Okay. All right. So those are just a few of the certification courses. You'll gradually see this on our website in 2020. So you kind of getting a sneak preview. So right now we're in the process of, we have a workshop. All the soft skill certifications is on there, for example. But the family leadership coach certification, we're going through all of that now. We done wrote the curriculum. It's been written. The actual script and everything for the online classes are done, so forth and so on. So more about that in 2020. But it's going to be a great certification class for you. All right. The next one, just a few of what we are calling the family success workshops. Some of them, you know them by the Vision-Driven Family Workshops. All kind of the same thing, just part of some titles. But for example, just give you a few. One of the popular ones we have a tendency to do first is called Building a Family Championship Team. Building a Family Championship Team. That's like a 5-hour workshop. And that's really a popular one that we do for churches and nonprofit organizations and so forth. Okay. The next one is called Boomerang Financial Flight Plan to Debt Freedom and Wealth. Boomerang Financial Flight Plan to Debt Freedom and Wealth. And that's a pretty unique class. And you'll find out in that class, it's kind of centered around the whole thing term. You may have heard the term boomerang as it relates to millennials and younger people has to move back home, especially after they went to college. And because the college bills now are so high.
Student loan debt. Student loan debt.
Okay, it's so high, they can't really pay a student loan back, pay for rent, pay for their car note. They're gonna need some help.
Or buy a home, either one.
Or buy a home.
Mortgage. So they need some help, so they move back home, and so it's a boomerang.
So that's the term that the society uses, the boomerang effect. So we talk about that, we go into that in detail. And right now, it's a big deal in the country. You know, whether you're young,
nationwide,
and now people can't retire because of it.
So it's hitting young people and also senior citizens, 60, 65 and up, are also being impacted hugely by student loan debt. Okay,
so we got a great class in regards to that. The next one is spiritual gifts class. Similar, matter of fact, this is the class we taught, at Greater Friendship for many years. It's the spiritual gifts class that my parents wrote, Dr. James Porter and Barbara Porter. So we just have taken that. We're blessed to have Ethel Norwood is the primary teacher for that class, because she taught the class, I don't know, I'm not going to say the number of years.
A lot of years.
A lot of years. So we're getting a lot of feedback and from that course as well. And many of these classes you're going to end up finding online as well coming in 2020. You're not there now, but coming in 2020.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we'll also do customized family success workshops made for Pacific families and so forth. Okay. Maybe meeting some Pacific needs. Okay.
And yes, and then we're continuing to do book signings and public speaking. And so, we're authors of The Power and the Vision-Driven Family, the textbook, and the newly revised workbook. And so we do workshops, as I said, but we also, book signing. And plus there are 3 additional books that we have at book signings events. And the books are available also on Amazon. You can order a hard copy or you can get a Kindle version, okay? And so you can also get an autographed copy if you would like to do that as well.
Okay.
And then we have online certification courses.
Yep. And those
coming
are
in 2020.
Okay, probably during the first quarter.
Yes.
So make sure you kind of stay tuned for that. Or if you want to get on the mailing list, you can do that as well. So we got the family certification course, we got career development and staff development certification courses as well. We work with schools, we work with companies. We're actually targeting some HBCUs.
Yes.
So that's been exciting as well. Just amazing where different things lead you. And so we're in conversation with some HBCUs now. So that's pretty exciting. So look forward in regards to that for 2020. Okay.
All right. And one last thing to add, we talk about online in our partnership with Success Training Institute, STI. There's a program for teens, a teen success program, where they're also are able to access online soft skill training. But there's a whole program called Teen Success. And you hear more about that also in 2020.
Okay. And look like our sister Wendy.
Oh yeah, hey,
has joined
Wendy.
us.
Hi, hello, Wendy.
How you doing? That Wendy's our sister.
Yes.
I think sometimes she thinks she's our mama. She's my mentor.
You don't say that, Wendy. That's Phillip.
She was my boss for a long time, but no, Wendy just love her to death.
Wendy. We thank God for Wendy.
I don't know. We're looking at doing some collaborations with Wendy in 2020 as well, and we're still working on getting her on the show.
Yes.
Because she's got a lot of wisdom
2020.
that can help you from bookkeeping to taxes, you pretty much name it, the business. So just a shout out to Wendy and her organization. Okay. All right. So that would just kind of give you a little just who Vision Driven Family is, how far we've come on the past couple of years, and just a few of the classes that we offer. Okay. All right. The kind of the best part of what we have to share is our goals for 2020. Our goals for 2020. And we want to share with you, everyone should be setting their goals for 2020. If you have not done so, make sure you do that. You should have your strategic planning meetings. And I'm talking about with your family. Okay, whether it's the family of one, you having a strategic planning or setting some goals for yourself, or if you're setting some goals for your family for 2 people, or if you're setting goals for the family of 100. What we're saying is you still need to do that.
Right.
Okay, so we do that. We happen to do ours at the end of the year. As bringing in the new year, we go through our strategic planning session with Janice and I, with our immediate family. And then first of the year, we're going to look at having one with the board for our for Generation Empowerment Enterprise.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Plus, we got to do it for Vision Driven Family Institute as well. Okay. All right. Goals for 2020. So you want to listen up to these because this could impact some people that's coming on the line right now. Like Carol has joined us, and Ashley. Yeah, so thank you.
Hello.
Welcome to the Conversations with Visionaries.
Yes, yes.
All right, our first goal, and we got 4 of them. Okay, so we don't have 10 or 15.
We have 4. Well,
Okay.
each 4 have some A, B, and C, but still 4.
All right, so Wendy will be proud of us by having those goals.
Yes, and they're written.
Oh,
You gotta have them written. That's what you gotta write it down.
Okay, so you gotta write them down. Okay,
Yes,
goal
yes,
number
yes.
1. This is for the Vision Driven Family Institute.
Okay.
We will be adding 100 certified family leadership coaches to our team nationally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
that's 100 certified
100.
family leadership coaches to our team, the Vision Driven Family Institute, nationally.
Yes.
And the Vision Driven Family Institute will be issuing the certifications after you go through the certification classes. And the certification classes will be available locally here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area,
Yes.
locally on site at various locations throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And then later on in the first quarter,
Yes.
you will be able to go online to get your family leadership coach certification.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
That's right.
So we're really excited. It's probably 70, 75% done now, maybe further than that now.
Yes.
But
yes.
Success Training Institute, we working with them on that platform, and these guys are outstanding.
They're awesome. God is good.
Okay. So
good.
that's what, so 100.
100.
Okay, and some people asked us, well, what qualifications or what experience you're looking for in a family leadership coach?
Mm-hmm.
And what are you guys looking for? You know, one of the first things we like to say, first of all, we're looking for that individuals and our family members who actually want to create a better quality of life first for their own family.
Yes.
Okay, because that's how we started. I mean, we didn't start doing all of this. The first was having a vision
for
our own family.
Yes. Yes.
So if you want a better quality of life for your own family, however you define family, because remember, those who have taken part of our classes, you know, there's 5, you know, we kind of talk about a family vision and being 5 types. So it could be just for yourself, okay? Or it could be you want a better quality of life for your whole extended family.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's the kind of person we're looking for, is that person who first want to improve the quality of life for themselves and their family.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Secondly, those individuals now love to help families. All right, if they have a passion for helping families, then we want you. Okay, we would definitely want you a part of our team. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And when it comes to helping families, and we also maybe encourage people who's actually working with and helping families now. Okay, for example, real estate agents, what they do, they help families find a home. Mm-hmm. Okay, and we actually talked about that in our certification class. All right, a good one might be insurance agent. What they do is help families with insurance.
Prepare for the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pastors and ministers are excellent as well. That's what they do. They're helping with the spiritual health of a family, of the individual in the family. So pastors and ministers are great. Accountants, right? CPAs, they're excellent because they're working with families and their taxes. And now just could be some additional thing you can add to your business.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, by having this certification. Chefs is good because we got a health component.
Who wants to eat healthy, that's right.
Who wants to eat healthy and want to work with families to help them eat healthy. All right. You got, personal trainers like our cousin Ben, right, down with BC Fit Club. So those are all excellent candidates because they've already demonstrated their passion for helping families. So those I just listed it could be teachers.
Yes,
I mean,
for sure, teachers. I'm educated. We're educating. We're training. We're walking besides. We're coaching. We're mentoring. Those are the things that we're doing to help the family to be successful for generations. And we keep in mind, we encourage families to work together, multi-generational.
That's right. To
combine their income for the betterment of the family together. There's a whole lot of things I'm getting to teach in the class now, but for all those things, we show you how to do it. We just don't tell you can do it. We show you how to do it, starting with step 1 all the way through. Okay, because we like to say that families that learn together build wealth together. Okay, so that's just to kind of give you a feel. Well, those are the type of people that we're like, that we are looking for, that we know how to make great coaches, because we already know, because we got, coaches and what I call coaching and training even in our own family.
All right. So, but they have a passion for our family, and then a passion for helping others. Also, one good tip is, we really like to see at least two people in the family taking a class together.
Right.
So you give you a chance to talk about it with someone else. And then even more so, in addition to having at least two people from the same family taking a class, if all possible, having two people from two different generations.
Yes.
Taking the class together. So whether it's a father, son, or mother, daughter, or uncle and nephew, niece, or whatever.
Grandchild, however you do it.
Okay. So two generations.
Cousins, yeah, but two generations.
Okay.
At least minimum. If you can't do that, start where you are.
That's right. That's right. If you can't, start where you are. All right. So that's just to give you a little background. But if you want more information in regards to the Family Leadership Coach Certification course, you can email us at visiondrivenfamily@gmail.com.
Yes.
visiondrivenfamily@gmail.com, and we will put it in the comments section later on for you to have it. And also at our website, keep tabs on that, because that's going to tell you when the class is going to be available. And that's at www.visiondrivenfamily.org. All right. So that was goal number 1, adding 100 certified family leadership coaches to our team.
All right. And goal number 2. So goal number 2, 2020, is that we're going to launch our family leadership coach certification courses locally in Texas and online first quarter 2020.
Yes.
The local classes will be here. I know, I'm excited about it. The local classes will be here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Space is limited. And we already have people on the waiting list. People already, which is great.
That's right.
They're on the waiting list, but we only take so many at a time because we give personal attention to the classes to make sure you're successful.
That's right.
And then so if you want to get on the waiting list, that is great. If you're here in Dallas, so you can also travel down here. You're welcome also. Because the online one's going to come in from during the first quarter. Again, you can email us at visiondrivenfamily@gmail.com, and be sure to check out our website at visiondrivenfamily.org. Also, big note. It's a big note. The first 10 people. No, we have.
Listen up.
We have on the waiting list already, but the first 10 people are the first 10 families who register will be assigned personally to Phillip and myself.
Okay.
Phillip and myself as your family leadership coach. And that's why we have to have a limited enrollment. But we'll just see. But the first 10 people or family will be assigned to us.
That's right.
As your family leadership coach. After that, there's no guarantees after that. But we are committed to doing that, because we want to make sure we give you quality time. We can't spread ourselves too thin, but we're going to help you be successful, help you coach. That's why we're duplicating. We're blessed to duplicate ourselves.
That's right.
Other coaches who will be also helping to train.
That's right.
Also, part of this number 2 is that our online platform is powered by Success Training Institute.
Give them a shout out.
Here in Texas, STI, Dr. D.L. Wallace.
Okay. All right.
All right, that's number 2. So what's number 3, Phil?
Number 3. Our goal for number 3 is we will be doing more family success workshops. Okay, those the workshops that we've been doing for the past couple of years. So we will just continue to do those. And hopefully, our plan is to do them in other states as well. We already know we are going back to Minnesota.
Yes.
All right, because we will be doing a workshop in Minnesota, so stay tuned. You'll find more about that. It's probably going to be in the fall.
In the fall of next year.
Okay.
We're not sure when Mobile will be.
Yep.
They want us to come to a college in Mobile now.
Yeah.
So God is blessed. We'll let you know about that one also.
That's right. And we're working with having some collaborative partners, and we will be doing some workshops down here in Texas as well. And we're looking forward to getting back to Mississippi.
Yes.
Okay. So
yes.
So we're open to coming to your neighborhood to do these family success workshops.
Yeah, but those are face-to-face personal.
That's right. That's right.
And then, all right, you still at number 3?
That's number 3.
And so the last one, we only have 4. I only have 4 goals. Our 4th goal for 2020 is to secure 25 strategic alliances or partnerships.
Okay.
25. We have several awesome alliances already in Minnesota, in Alabama, and in Texas. So we only have a few more to go. We're looking to develop a partnership with groups that work with family. That is our goal.
That's right.
To develop strategic alliances and partnership with groups that work with families, churches, faith-based groups, nonprofits, profit groups, and businesses, or nonprofit organizations rather. Association and businesses is what we're looking for. So you can refer people our way, have them to call us. We can share what we're looking for, what we're doing, and see if we can align what we're doing and collaborate together. That's right. That's what it's all about, collaborating together. Okay. So 25 strategic partnership is our goal for 2020.
Okay. And those of you who have a business or have a nonprofit, that's an excellent strategy for growing your business, for growing your organization, is to create and develop these strategic alliances.
You have to.
Through the chamber, we actually met a couple of organizations that work with veterans.
Yes.
Also, and veterans families. So we'll be getting together back with them, for example, in January, and we're brainstorming some projects and some projects that we that we will be working on with them in 2020. All right, that helps them, that helps us, it helps the community, it's going to help the veteran families that they service. So it's a win-win for everyone. So for those businesses that, if your business gets stagnated, come together, do some collaborations. So do that, because that's going to help everyone. Your business is going to help the community as well. There's a number of people that's on here that we're already going to be collaborating with in 2020. Like Janice said, some of them has joined us.
Look at Ashley saying she wants to do this. Well, that's great. Send us an email, Ashley, so we can talk.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So it's exciting times. Families need the help, and I tell everyone, it can be done. You just need the information and the tools to do it. Okay. People like to tell you, especially, when I'm going to MBA school, everybody want to talk about don't work with your family, don't hire your family, don't do that with your family, but yet the Walton family,
very successful.
Created Walmart. The Ford family, they got Ford.
Ford family.
All right.
Yes.
So I'm just saying it can be done. You just need the tools, the coaches, the resources to actually make it happen. Is it overnight? No. Is going to be some sacrifices required? Yes.
But that is our goal, our purpose. We are passionate about helping families to be successful.
That's right.
In many areas. And we've been blessed to meet a lot of other organizations and people who are also passionate about helping families be successful.
That's right. Okay. And so we're just excited about the 100 new coaches that we're going to be adding onto our team. And so when you go through it, the first family is going to help is going to be your own.
Right. Exactly.
Because we, our family, we got a long ways to go. You can talk to any of our family members, they'll tell you. I mean, we've done a lot. And sometimes I think we get complacent and don't realize how blessed we are to have a family vision. All right. And to have 25 plus family members that's invested in your family business. Right. And we may say we haven't done a lot. We haven't done this. We haven't done that. But still a lot more. When you have to talk to people that we are, a lot of people would love to be in the position that we're blessed to be.
That's why you want to write things down and keep a timeline, so you can look at all the steps, all the success, and how far you've moved forward. That's right. Because if you don't write it down and keep looking at how you've been blessed to continue to move forward, you might get discouraged. Get discouraged and think you're not making progress at all. when you actually are making progress.
That's
God
right.
is actually blessing and working.
That's right.
So write it down. Notebook, 3-ring binder, however you can, if you're a techie online, Word doc, Google Doc, but keep track of it for yourself and for your family.
That's right. All right. And look like our nephew all the way from Hawaii.
Oh my goodness, Dante.
Dante. All right.
Yes,
He's
hello,
joined us. He's joined us as well.
And we got Ivy Shaw. Ivy's in Alabama. Hi. Hello, Ivy.
So thanks. So those are our 4 goals for the year. 4 goals for the year. And like we said, if you haven't written down your goals for your family for 2020, please do so. All right. And then look at them a couple of times a year and then review it and do it again and then repeat. All right. So just as a reminder, a couple of things, when these classes do come, there will be a limited space, especially for the on-site classes.
Yes.
All right. So keep that in mind. The other thing is keep in mind is when we do announce it and when the registration starts, and the first 10 will get us as their family leadership coach.
The first 10 on-site, because now the online ones, online ones are unlimited. Just the face-to-face ones that are limited enrollment.
In space,
yes, right. Limited space.
Yep. All right.
For the face-to-face.
Okay, and we're going to try to have as many community partners as we have.
Yes.
We'll be getting them throughout the DFW area, and as they get coaches in Alabama or Minnesota, then they'll be having their own training sessions.
Yes.
In their specific cities.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
All right, and we will post our email and our website on here as we get through.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can have that.
Okay.
So feel free to ask any questions. We don't have the answer, we'll get it for you.
All right, because we definitely don't have all the answers, but I can tell you, your life will be changed when you go through the certification classes. And those of you who came through the workshops, just think of the certification classes as far as the knowledge that's going to be dropped on you. It's going to be 10 times as much.
Yes. What edition? This is like third. This for those who have been part of the first workshop. This book has been revised at least 2 or 3 times. This is the one that's out on Amazon. You can get hard copy. I can get Kindle version, and it has really grown. As we keep teaching classes and keep training and keep learning, we keep revising and keep increasing.
Yep. And that's the certification book.
Yes, this is a curriculum.
That's the curriculum for the certification book, and pretty much all of this will be online as well.
Yeah, it'll be online.
Okay. So when you go through that, so anyway, if you want more information and you want to get on the mailing list and so forth, make sure you email us. Okay. All right, that was our special program for this year, and so we're just excited about 2019 and how the Lord has blessed us.
Yes, it was a wonderful year, wonderful blessed year. And it's not over yet. We're close to the end. God is still blessed, and we are grateful. We should say Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yes, we're going to say Merry Christmas
and a Happy New Year. And I have a quote to end with.
Yes.
Our final quote at the end, keep this in mind, is that when a family does not have a shared vision for the future, it becomes increasingly more challenging to keep the family together. So when a family do not have a shared vision for the future, it becomes more challenging to keep the family together. And that's Dr. Kirby Ross-Plot. Okay.
All right.
Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you.
All right. So thank you. And this is Conversations with Visionaries, where you will learn more, lead more, and succeed more. So we want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year.
God bless you in 2020. Looking forward to working with you.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.